How's it feel going up against a commentator, former punter, all that stuff? But, Vince McMahon, he's vouching for you, brother. How's that all feel?
You know what? This is WrestleMania, the biggest event that there is in sports entertainment. And I got to face a guy named Patrick. Come on. It sucks, man. Pat McAfee, and you think about all the legends at WrestleMania, all the moments you can create, and I'm just gonna have to create one out of a piece of crap like Pat McAfee when I take a selfie with him down after I beat him on the grandest stage of them all.
It's a big one in Dallas, and a lot of getting a lot of play too on the media and everything.
Right.
Obviously, with his personality and stuff like that. How do you, if you had to do a podcast, pick a podcast theme, certain aspect of thing, not wrestling related, what would you go with? What would you make your podcast?
You know what? I'll be honest. Maybe some food, different types of just ways to cook. Honestly, I love food, and I feel like I definitely could be a better cooker.
Yeah?
You know, with ingredients and stuff. I'm not too good with all the ingredients, so maybe something like that. Just learning and figuring that out.
What would be your best dish you think you would want to focus on?
Man, I really like lasagna.
Yeah.
So maybe some lasagna, like with the right,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't beat that.
And mashed potatoes too. You can't forget
Oh,
the
no, you can't
A really
do that.
good mashed potatoes? Yeah.
Yes, that definitely hits it. How about, okay, as far as, are you a big reader at all? Do you have any favorite books?
So I don't really read as much as I probably should, but when I have read, I've read a book by Tim Grover. I can't think of what it's called, but it's basically just like a motivating mindset.
Right.
And him talking about like when he trained Michael Jordan and
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like that.
I've heard of that, I wanna
I
think.
think it's Relentless. That's what it's
I
called.
think you're right, yeah.
Yeah, I love that book. That's a book that I really like.
Yeah, something that's beneficial, but also interesting too. Yeah,
I think too. I haven't got into books where I read and I go on this journey of this like other world, kind of like a video game. But I think more like I've read more like I don't want to say realistic because that stuff could still be realistic, but just
Sure.
like you know what I mean, just
yeah,
motivating.
something more
and
true to
mindset.
life that kind of gets
What's
you. in the
going
right-
on with me right now?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Movie stuff. What's your top movies?
So I am a huge movie fan. I love horror movies, really any kind. I'm super into comedy movies as well. Like I like Austin Powers.
Yeah, that's
I
great.
started trying to go back and watch those just because they have like so many funny jokes that are
Yes.
little and you might not catch it the first time.
They stand the test of time too.
Yeah, they're great, and I don't know if a movie like that can be remade. You
No,
know?
you can't do
It's
that.
so good, right?
Yeah, right,
Yeah.
right. If you were going to be in a classic movie and they were going to remake it, who would you want to be with?
You know what? I feel like one day I could be Captain America.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah.
I would like to play Iron Man, but then I'm like, I have to like wear a suit. Like I'm pretty jacked. Like I'll just be Captain America.
Yeah, there you go.
know what I mean?
Yeah, why not?
So yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah.
As far as just being on the WrestleMania stage and everything like that, to know the journey that you've kind of made so far. How does it kind of feel to just be here in general with Dallas and everything like that? I know that's a general question that gets asked a lot. But
Nah, it's very special. We all know the excitement that comes into WrestleMania and how big of a deal it is. And I don't think it's really going to hit me until Sunday when I walk out and really take all that in because as big of a weekend as it is, out there feels like such a short amount of time
Right,
because
right.
it's just so much fun
Yeah.
and just the energy and it's just like a moment you want to live and remember forever.
yeah.
So for me, I'm just pumped, man. It's WrestleMania.
Now, like Los Lotharos, they mentioned how they kind of try to enjoy every moment as it goes through. Have you had that kind of mindset since you've been in WWE, or has it been like, okay, have you kind of thought too far ahead in a lot of ways, you think?
No, I think with me, I try to stay in the mindset of like an easy way I look at life is like the alphabet A through Z,
Yeah.
and I just want to make sure I'm not in a hurry to be a Z.
Right.
You know what I mean? I want to enjoy all the letters in between. Like C and D and E. Like just if that's where I'm supposed to be, let me enjoy that. Like right now, like it's like all the stuff you look at online. That's why I'm not really like an online person
Yeah.
when it comes to reading into all that stuff because everybody wants you to be the champion already. But it's like get the belt already, then it's like where do you go? You know what I mean? And it's like I love building this and making it worth it because when that does happen, when that final time does come around, I want it to mean something.
Exactly,
And
yeah.
I feel like right now, me winning the WWE championship or something like that would be so awesome. That's a lifelong dream of mine. But I want it to be built up right.
Right. You look at all the careers of all the legendary wrestlers from Bret Hart on, they have a story that goes
Yep.
behind it all.
Yep.
And you definitely want to have that tale. All right, I'll let you go with this. Now this will be down the line, but Could you kind of see yourself in a commentary role, like, and could you exceed it better than Pat? Do you think?
Oh, I definitely could do it better than Pat. I mean, I did it a few weeks ago on Raw. But maybe, I don't really see myself sitting there and doing that, but it could happen. It could be something I maybe do just for, a storyline or something,
Yeah.
but actually doing it full time, probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. No, down the road, you
Yeah.
never know. But
Yeah, guy, I think that guy Patrick.
yes,
Is that him?
I think
Pat,
so.
Pat McDonald's, McAfee. What is it?
Something like that.
Yeah,
Is it
I
Burger
think,
King?
Yeah, I think that guy is safe for doing that.
Okay.
Because when he comes into the ring, he's in my world. He's in Austin Theory's world. So